We're going to move into that game with the Chicago Bears and the Miami Dolphins. Rookie quarterback Justin Fields made his debut. How impressed were you with his first snaps as an NFL quarterback?
Man, I was absolutely impressed with Justin Fields, and I think he came out of the gate immediately and like showed all the doubters there was no reason to criticize me. I'm out here making plays. I looked like I was supposed to, and overall, I played pretty well for a guy that's never seen NFL football before. Let's talk about the arm, though, with Justin Fields. He wasn't afraid to make the big throws in the big moments. He was a little fearless at times, and like, not to jump the gun, but I kind of felt a little bit of like a Rodgers Wilson, like I'll put it in that tight window and I know it might go for a pick, but I'll still be fearless and have that little gunslinger trait to me. And then you look overall, like the way he was moving around the pocket presence was impeccable. Like the fact that he was able to sense pressure immediately. He never looked nervous. He never looked rattled in the pocket. Like, yeah, he did have a few tough times, but he still kept his composure. And overall, you saw that Justin Fields was able to be extremely effective with his legs. Showed you no question that he can make a throw on the run. Obviously used his feet to scamper out of bounds a couple times, had a touchdown, and he even had some really sexy look-off plays where, like, you've got a guy coming one way and he's faking the head movement just to zip it back across his body. Like, that is special for a rookie. So I got to say Justin Fields held up to expectations. I mean, he was out there at some points kind of getting a little loose, but dude's a rookie. He's never seen NFL football, so hats off to him, and I think this guy can win Rookie of the Year, no question.
I mean, they set him up to succeed because he didn't come out against the starters. So, I mean, we do have to take that into account. He played against the second and third stringers, but he did play for quite some time.
He said the game was slow. Whew, that's not a smart comment as a rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he was 14-20 for $142 and a touchdown, and then he was successful in the run game. Just like you compared him to a Rodgers Wilson, I say he looks similar to, like, I would call his ceiling like a Deshaun Watson.
Right.
So I think, that's really in the same stratosphere. Like, we're pretty much on the same page with that.
Right.
I mean, he showed us that he has game-breaking speed. He has big playability. I mean, he's very poised in the pocket as a rookie. Granted, he was playing against second stringers. You got to kind of want to work him out there. You don't want to just put him out initially against the starters and then, like, you just get him blasted. And, like, I wouldn't want to hurt his confidence up top. He's got time. They got 2 more preseason games. I think he absolutely should be the starter coming out in week 1. No one's trusting Andy Dalton, and it's Andy's first year in the system too. It's not like he played for the Bears and he knows the offense. He doesn't know any more about this offense than Justin does.
Right.
So, like, I think he absolutely should be the week 1 starter. He could definitely be Offensive Rookie of the Year. He has everything in play for it to be him. So, I mean, I'm very high on him. I'm actually anxious to see what he does when he gets out, get some reps against actually #1 defenses. I hope they get him, like, the first quarter starts for these next couple of games so he can get, like, real competition. Not to say that he didn't play against anybody,
right,
but get out there against the ones and let me see how you look, because a lot of guys got a bad rap in this first game because they played a couple of series against the #1 defenses and then the backups came in and looked good.
Correct. Yeah, if there's 2 things I can take away from Justin Fields' first, NFL snaps, it's got to be the great pocket presence and the fact that he's not afraid to take advantage of an opportunity with a tight throw. So I think Justin Fields is going to light it up, and Nagy's on the hot seat if Fields isn't out there week 1 instead of Andy Dalton.
Absolutely.
No question about it. I mean, Fields has to be out there. This dude's going to be lighting it up this year in the NFL, and if you're not watching, you're totally missing out on impeccable talent.
Thundercat. Why does our logo look like it's from a horror movie? Because it's petty, Thundercat. Actually, that's not what it says. I'm not even going to repeat what it says.
Hey, you're doing great, Fees. You're doing just fine.
I mispronounced it on purpose.
You're doing just fine there,